My name is Dr. Howard Conyers. I graduated from North Carolina A&T in the class of 2004. I graduated, the program I started was Agricultural and Biosystems Engineering. The name finished, it was Bioenvironmental Engineering when I graduated in 2004. I was the first NAMSCAR recipient here coming out this particular program in Sockwell Hall. If I could say what I would tell myself when I left here or before while I was in Aggieland, I would tell myself to take a study abroad. Generally, anytime I give a speech to students, that's one area I wish I explored if I knew that opportunity existed. Well, I think I knew it existed, but I didn't think my parents had the resources for me to be able to go to study abroad. But that would be something I would highly recommend because it gives you a very different perspective. From a biological engineering major perspective with natural resources conservation, I actually have used this major to help with facility designs, with understanding, designing rainwater, making sure buildings don't flood during a heavy rainstorm event. But in a greater sense, I said my time in Aggieland helped shape my life because being around so many professionals so many black people who are doing well, then seeing an example of black excellence, it really motivates you and inspires you to do great, irregardless of where you come from. I come from a small town in South Carolina named Manning, South Carolina, and so to come here and be able to lay a good foundation to kind of see you can do anything really set me up for a good path going forward. And it changed my life because I met my wife. Come to A&T to be, I guess, find out who you are, find out who your culture is, and I would say come to A&T if you like engineering because no matter what field you choose, you can study engineering and you can apply to a variety of different things. You don't necessarily have to be an engineer when you finish here, even though you got an engineering degree, but it gives you a lot of basis to analyze a lot of different problems. And in the world we live in today and going forward, the world can be breaking down to a lot of problems that can be solved. Whether it's solving, trying to eat, how people feed themselves or food or making different technologies. The engineering background is a great place to get all those tools in one place. I guess the best moment I had at A&T was winning the NAMSCAR award. And being the first person in this program to win the NAMSCAR award meant a lot. Not only because I had a 4.0 GPA, but what the NAMSCAR award means to the recipient. It was given for the person who had the best or the highest academic excellence in the college engineering, along with community service and campus leadership. And so that said, you had to be a well-rounded student, and to be able to get that award and from peers that I know who are doing really remarkable things now, and even back then, it says a lot. And so I think that was probably one of my most pleasant memories before I got out of A&T. The first organization I would say is the Beta Epsilon chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. Like being surrounded by a group of black males who want to achieve great things, that was really helpful in life. A lot of my friends were engineering majors and a lot of them crossed Alpha at the time. I don't think the next organization I would say is being a member of the organization that pertains to your major. So at that time I was a president of American Society of Agriculture Engineers, and that was good because I really get to understand the benefit of being involved with a professional society related to your major. I think the other organization I really liked while I was in undergrad, I was a scoutmaster of the Boy Scout Troop 29 here on campus, and what it taught me about that is giving back to others, as well as no matter how far you may get, it's really important to give back to others because you're extremely blessed to be in these situations because we used to work with a lot of at-risk boys, and you just never know what their home life, well, we knew what their home life was like because we used to actually pick them up and take them home, so we kind of knew their backstory.